there, it's Liz from Old Staples Crafts again, and welcome back to another card project. And this is the sample that I've done. This is using the Urban Underground Designer Series paper and the Bookcase Builder stamp set, and I've done a little bit of heat embossing on this, although I'm not going to do that today. But yes, so, and I've got a little bit of stamping up here as well. So this is the sample, and now I'm going to do one in totally different colourway just for a change, otherwise known as, which is what I generally do. So this one I'm using mint macaron, and if I have the card the right way up, that would always be a good idea. Some By the Shore paper, she says. I'm sure it's called By the Shore. Don't you love it when I prep? Right, let's try. It's from the annual catalogue. So let's find the papers in the annual catalogue and check. I'm sure it is called By the Shore. It is called By the Shore, yes. I should have the courage of my convictions. So, By the Shore Designer Series paper. The By the Shore I use is very vanilla as it's neutral, so that's this is that neutral. I've cut the mat slightly smaller than I normally do. So this is my usual 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, 14 1/4 by 9 3/4. Measurements will be on the associated blog post link below. The very vanilla I have cut at 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. So slightly smaller than usual, just so that you've got a wider mat and you can actually see the paper behind a bit. This has Dapper Denim and Mint Macaron and Soft Sky in the Designer Series paper, so that's what I'm using this time. So I am going to start by stamping the sentiment and build from there. So previously I did the I love you and all your stuff. This time I'm doing did you know we were making memories, I just thought we were having fun. This is a filthy stamp block, I apologise. It's an H. It doesn't need to be this big, it's just I'm filming lots of videos, so I was mounting up lots of stamps on, actually I'm going to stamp it over here. I was mounting up lots of stamps on my various blocks, and this one just seemed to be the one that was lying around that was the right size. So there we are. Let's just clean that off. Right, okay, so we're going to do it slightly differently this time. The previous one I just used on Smoky Slate. I used the basic grey ink. This time I'm going to be using, oops, sorry about that noise, the baby images. It's got lots of lovely little images here. So I'm going to use some of the baby images, and in fact I will bring those out and stick them on here so that I know which ones I'm using. So we've got a little ducky, a pig, which I guess is a piggy bank, a baby bottle, a teddy bear, sweet little teddy bear, some blocks, and oh, we've got a heart which I might bring in. There's a teeny weeny baby heart which I might, and I'll also bring in the dots because I do like the dots. Yeah, right, okay, so I'm going to be using the A block, and I'm going to start with my biggest image, which is the teddy bear, and I'm going to start with Mint Macaron, and I'm actually going to bring in some scrap, because I want some second generation, but I don't want second generation of the same colours on the same image necessarily. Because all I'm going to be doing is, like I did with the previous one, filling this area here and then just putting something small up the top. Can you see? Oh, and I really must turn off my notifications when I'm filming. So apologies if you heard a bing, that was a Facebook notification. So there we are, cute little teddy bear. Probably need to bring in my piercing mat, because that's not, whilst it is a cute little teddy bear, it's not the most brilliantly stamped image. Let me see if I can stamp that again. by lining it up. Wish me luck. Yes, 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 yes. The joys of photopolymer stamps. So, yes, good. Right, so that's one teddy bear. I'm then going to bring in the little piggy, and I'm going to stamp him in second generation mint macaron, and do him down there. And what else should we have in mint macaron? Let's have the little blocks. And I think the blocks, because the blocks aren't a very, well, they are a solid image, but they're not a solid image. I think we'll have those in full strength again. And we'll pop these. Oh, I can't not have them straight, sorry. They're in a pile, therefore they've got to be straight. It's just me. Right, that's probably enough mint macaron for the moment. We can always put some more in. I'm going to bring in Soft Sky. And we're going to go for our little ducky. Of course, I like our little ducky. I'm going to actually just, check that he's okay. Oh, and I've managed to ink most of the block. Not a clever idea. So I think part of the problem I'm having with these is that I haven't actually cleaned them all before I started stamping. So some of them I haven't used yet, so I've just given them a quick once over on my stamping scrub because they're not taking the ink brilliantly, and I think that's because they weren't cleaned properly, because they come with a coating. So it is worth, just when you get your photopolymer stamps, before you use them for the first time, this is a real do as I say, not as I do, just clean them on your stamping scrub before you actually use them. Right, so we've got the duck, we've got the teddy bear, we've got the blocks. I'm going to have another teddy bear, actually, because I do like the teddy bear, but I'm going to probably have him as second generation Soft Sky. Actually, no, he's too pretty in the full generation. He's too pretty. So we'll have him here. There we are. Yes, you see, that's better. Now that I've inked, now that I've cleaned it, it's stamping better. So, what else have we got? The bottle. Let's have the baby bottle. And again, we'll go for full strength. Soft Sky is such a soft colour that I don't know that a second generation would be a terribly good idea on this colour. But let's see what happens if we do a second generation. No, that's very faint. So, no second generation of Soft Sky. Right, what we don't have is any of the Dapper Denim in the images. So I'm going to actually fill in with the little, let's just close the Soft Sky. I'm stretching over. I'm bound to end up putting my fist into the ink if I stretch over. So let's move it. Right, so I'm going to actually, let's see, do a second. Yes, and maybe a third generation. Yeah. Because I think the full strength for these images is too much. So, because I like odd numbers, yeah. Although having said that, I've got two teddy bears. But the teddy bear's too cute to not have on more than once. Right, so I do need that still, because what I now need is the little dots. I'll pop that to one side for a moment. I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to just very quickly stick this onto the base before I finish up. So, just very quickly, do remember we've got celebrations still till the end of March. Perfect time for spending, because you get free stuff in return, but also brilliant time to join as a Stampin' Up member, because as well as your usual £130 of product, you get to have 2 free stamp sets. And those are free full price stamp sets. So yeah, why wouldn't you? You can end up spending or getting for £99, which includes your postage, you can end up getting, I think someone worked out that it's something like £200 or over £200 of stuff. So yeah, Dapper Denim enamel shape, and again I'm going to take the heart like I did with the other one. Just pop that up there. I like to have a focal point, if I'm only doing a small amount, I like to have a focal point as far away as possible. I'm then going to take the little dots and ink that in Dapper Denim, and this is full strength, and just stamp that up the top. And pop that on there for the moment, then I know that they're all there. And then all we've got to do is put this on to our card base. And then we're done. How quick was that? Oh, I'm on a roll. It's 11 minutes at the moment, so I seem to be doing really well on this lot. I think it's probably because I filmed 4 videos back to back, and I'm due to go out any minute now to lunch with some friends. So there we are. If you enjoyed that, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. There's the original. 2 totally different looks, but from the same stamp set. Don't you love it? Yes, blog post below. Subscribe, I think, is up there. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Links to my online store and how to join are also below. If you want any more information, or if you want to leave any comments, please do so in the YouTube video below. There is a comment box. I always reply to comments, so please do. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know, put it in the comments, and I will have a look at doing that. So yeah, excellent. Thanks a lot, and I will see you again very soon. And we're at 12.5 minutes. This is a record for me. I love it.